Okay, hey class. Today we're going to be focusing on learning target number 5. It says given a graph, but we're actually going to be given a graph, a table, and a verbal description to create a linear equation. Okay, so our success criteria, know the slope-intercept form and its parts. So we're going to be writing that a couple of times today. So let's go ahead and write it one time here. So the slope-intercept form is y equals, let me change my pen. Mx plus b. And we'll talk about each of those parts in just a second. The second success criteria is find the rate of change, also known as slope, on the graph. Today we're going to learn, let me label that. That's going to be m. So we're going to find the rate of change. That's going to be labeled as m. And then we're going to identify the y-intercept. So that's something new today. And we're going to label that as the letter B. And then we're going to use the information to write the linear equation in slope-intercept form. And again, let's write that form. Y equals mx plus b. We'll be writing that a lot today. All right, let's get into the vocabulary. So rate of change, also known as slope, and constant of proportionality is what over what? Good job, guys. That's rise over run. Okay, which is represented by the letter M. So if you have your highlighter, go ahead and highlight that. The new part today is the y-intercept. So that is where the point where a line or curve crosses the y-intercept, or you know what, we can say the y-axis on a graph which represents the letter B. If you have your highlighter, again, highlight that. Okay. And now, once again, the slope-intercept form, we wrote it 2 times earlier, is what? Is y equals mx plus b. All right, let's jump into the examples. Example 1. So step 1, we're going to find the y-intercept. So that's b. So if we go back up to our vocab, the y-intercept is the point where our line crosses the y-axis. Okay, so let's go here. So I'm going to start here on my y-axis. And at what point, boom, right there, does our line cross this y-axis? What number is that? That's right. That's 1. So over here, we're going to write 1. So B equals 1. We'll put it up here. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, find the slope using the second point on the graph. So remember when we were finding slope, we needed 2 points. So look, we have 1 point already. Now we need a second point. Let's see. All right, I got it. We can use this one or this one. Okay, and remember how we find slope? Slope equals, it's up here in our vocab. Yeah, that's right. Rise over run. So from our 2 points, let's go ahead and count our rise. I'm going to start with the y-intercept 1 and count up. That's positive 2. And then we turn 1, 2, 3, Good. So our slope is 2 over 4. And we can simplify that. All right, so we're going to put that up here on step 2. So now we're going to substitute M and B into, okay, let me highlight this slope-intercept equation. All right, so I should have color-coded it. So this B is going to go here. And this M is going to go in this spot. So the X and the Y are going to stay exactly as is. So let me show you. So it's going to be Y equals, now instead of M, I'm going to write, you got it, 1 over 2. I'm going to leave the X. The X and Y stay. Plus positive 1. And we have written a linear equation from the graph. Okay, let's try another one. So go ahead and flip your page.